signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right. Today is September 18, 2022. It is 4:56 a.m. I was doing the thumbnails for this video. I changed it and add some more stuff to it because yeah, YouTube had approved it, but that's not the way I wanted the thumbnails to be. I hate misleading people, so I went and changed it anyway. So that's what took me a while from video 1 to do this one. So let's go on Twitter. All right, so I just saw this and I decided to add it to my list. Let's see what he has to say. Long live King Harry of England. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Long live King Harry of England. Front page of the Mail this morning. There's so many pictures. Look, the grandchildren were there yesterday. It's standing like in a vigil. There's all the grandchildren there. What else is in there?
This guy's
King Harry. Look at that.
King Harry.
King Harry of England. Long live King Harry and Queen Meghan. Paddington Bear, we've come all the way from Peru to be in the queue.
This guy is funny.
Look at them. They're queue jumpers. Attacking the queue jumpers there. While Britain slept. Look, VIPs. They're Biden. All the world's presidents are coming. And apparently, Biden said, look, the day that will never be forgotten. Biden said, no. I don't need to meet Liz Truss.
Oh, shit.
He said no. Look, Labour's fears over boos for the national anthem as their leader writes a tribute for the Mail on Sunday. Tribute? For the Mail on Sunday? He's saying how great the Mail on Sunday is. Is that what that means? So much in it today. It's harder to be the king than it is to be the queen. Long live King Harry of England.
This guy is funny. He wants to make sure to let people know, long live King Harry of England.
There's a lot in it. Look, a cap on bankers' bonuses. They're lifting it, but they're keeping a cap on nurses' pay.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Truss will tell Biden. No, he said no. Didn't you hear? He said no, we're not, I don't need to meet her.
Oh shit.
Oh my fucking god, look. The TV lefty land, they're doing a one on Boris. Doris is in there. Fuck's sake. After Putin's walkover, the next election will be one anyone who offers us normality. It's fucking disaster capitalism. We just keep going and going and going and going and going. That's why we need stability. That's why we need King Harry.
I've said
of
this.
England.
Wow. He's right. I always said the people in the UK, they're gonna want Harry because they will not trust any of those other people. They've done so many shady stuff. Alright, there he is. He just said it. Let me read some of the comment. This man is the most funniest on Twitter land. He can beat Trevor Noah to his game. Trevor Noah must invite him to his show or Stephen Colbert. Alright, you went there. Joe will watch out for King Harry and Queen Meghan. I hope he asks, Charlie, where is your son Harry and his lovely wife Meghan? I like to see them. Let's see here. Thank you, the voice of reason that cheers me up. Futures keep going. Okay, long live King Harry. Alright, Keith, what is your choice of booze for the national anthem? Feel like we're living in a pantomime. Alright, let's see this. People are laughing. Where can I see this video in full and stitched? Alright, so let's go to the next one. I just added to my list and I saw it. I hope YouTube don't black this video because they black one of his videos that I've shared before. Alright, next tweet. I can see why they didn't want him to wear his uniform. Wow, look at him. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Wow, his own family tried to humiliate him. They tried to humiliate him. Wow. Okay, look at this. I didn't even see that. Wow, just wow. Look at King Harry in full glory. His mother will be so proud. That's Archie and Lily Diana's dad. Okay, Prince Harry is shorter than his brother, but he manages to have a stronger presence. Even the carriage of his face stood out. Alright, no, actually Harry is taller. There was a decree went out to make sure, and pictures score. What? Pictures call looks taller, for apparently in real life Harry is the taller one. How sick they have to try to make sure Skull looks taller. I mean, these people are sick in the head. The freaking thing that they worry about, it's ridiculous. These are things that regular people don't even pay attention to, but they do. No, okay, I just read that. The more they hate on Harry and Meghan, the more I like and respect them. Alright, let's see here. He has Diana's mannerism. He is going to stand out no matter what he wears. It's the X factor. Okay, seeing him in uniform just breaks my heart. This is what he wanted to honor the grandmother that he loved. This is what he wanted to honor the commander-in-chief he served. This is what he wanted to honor his queen he adores. No cool to dictate his grief 2 more days. Okay, he served his country. They should have taken away his honor to wear his uniform. And I think all this decision, even though the queen was whatever she says goes, but I think it's the father who was making all of those decisions, because it's the future and all of that.
Histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and
then probably have the same way they remove Gates as the Queen's secretary, where Andrew and Charles decided to remove him, and then the Queen had to oblige to it. But I think it's almost the same thing. All the shady stuff that they've been doing to Harry, I think it was him who did it, and Harry knows. And this is why he still, well, now the Queen died, he had kept in touch with the Queen. Next tweet. Prince Harry is the jewel of this family, and if that statement of fact bothers you, it's because you're in a denial. They lost out when Harry and Meghan left, big time. And every single photo, no matter what he wears, he pulls attention straight away. Such a commanding presence. Yep. There's this. They tried to they told him no uniform, but yet he still stand out. Wow. There's this. He still stand out. The squad were making fun of what's his name? This guy. That's Edward's son. They're like, oh, he got a medal too. I don't know if I bookmarked that tweet where the squad were talking about it. I think he's like 14 or something. Everybody, all the guys have a medal. Only Harry who actually deserved it. Wow. Everybody gotta go someday. We all are passing by. We're making fuss out of nothing. Each one of these people, including myself, each one of us, one day is gonna be us. Alright. Mr. Incandescent can be happy. Alright, next tweet. Oh, Joe Diva who put it that comment here. Next tweet. Okay, there's this. Princess Diana called Harry her little Spencer and good King Harry, and she was absolutely right. Let's look at this picture. Wow. These are the moments they took away from Harry at 12 years old. This is so cute. Look how he put his hand behind his mom's back like he's gonna protect her, but he was so young. There's this. This is so cute. I think this, I wonder how old Harry was here. Maybe the most 10, 11, and soon, a couple of years later, and he lost his mom. Right, the third picture warms my heart. That's this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. The comments were short. Maybe she just posted them. That's probably why. Next tweet. Even their own papers are like, oh, F, we forgot William. Here's a little photo of him in the corner. The squad or something. Okay, surrounding by love. There's William right there, but there's Harry right there. They made sure to take a frontal view, and they put him right there, William in that corner. Okay, they're really trying to piss him off. They know where the money shot is. Yep, they could have taken the picture at the head of the coffin with William, Peter, and Zara. They know what the world wants to see. Okay, William is in the front of the coffin. Harry is at the back end of the coffin. But all the media coverage pics make it seem like William wasn't even there. There's a laugh. Harry is the star, and the media centers everything around where he is positioned, even when the royal family tried to hide him in the back. Okay, Harry is clearly the leader, whether he has the formal title or not. Okay, the invisible contract made Tobias look very invisible. I feel like I read this already. Did I read this in a video, or I don't know. He will always be in the shadow of young brother. Crown or no crown, there will be no difference. Fate has dealt with him. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I feel like I read this, but I don't know if it's in one video. This one. Quote, the couple received a formal invitation, of course. Omid Scobie told the truth. The royal family operations are a bloody farce. Well done, King Charles. Your first few days have been shambolic. We love you, Harry and Meghan. Okay, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were invited to a state reception at Buckingham Palace in error, the Telegraph understand. The couple received a formal invitation to the event for world leaders and foreign royals early last week and had no reason to believe they were not expected to go. However, palace aides subsequently declared that only working members of the royal family will attend, causing notable confusion. The Sussexes were eventually said to have been informed on Friday night that there had been a mix-up and that they were not actually invited to what has been described as an official state event. Whether or not the message was received appeared in dispute. I don't think Harry and Meghan will dispute. Whatever. I think Harry will, okay, you want me to go? I'll show up. Or probably the one who declined not to even go. I don't think Harry will go and argue with these people to create more nonsense for them to write about. Okay, however, the couple are not expected to attend. Personal relationship at all-time low. It is thought a mistake may have been made when invitations were sent to the original list of working royals drawn up as part of plan made in advance of the Queen's death before the Sussexes moved to the US. I doubt that. I mean, maybe they made all this arrangement, but that invitation thing, how come that happened to, what is it? There's another royal from Denmark or something like that. I think I have it next. All right, now the landscape had shifted. The prospect of the couple standing shoulder to shoulder with the King, Queen, Consort, and Prince and Princess of Wales as they welcome heads of state from across the globe appear to some inconceivable. They probably don't want Harry to overshadow them again. That's probably that. But I don't think, or maybe Harry just said no, he's not coming. All right, where is this from? Charles will always have something against Harry and Meghan. They are popular, more popular than him, and we all know how much he detests that. There's that. What a dumpster fire. A decent, loving father and king would have allowed them to attend and demand nothing be said. Okay, for many times, the couple said that they hated the official event, and that was one of the reasons they left. That's a deliberate act by royal aides and their masters, creating confusion and bad PR for Harry and Meghan. We just see them for what they are, being petty. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. The next tweet has to do with Denmark. I purposely put that first tweet before this. Alright, and Denmark has entered the chat. There's question, people who don't know what happened now, please. Alright. Etiquette demands that if you have invited someone you then plan on having, you graciously stick to your blunder, regardless of the occasions, wedding, funeral, etc., and don't embarrass your guests. In this particular case, to de-invite Princess Mary is an insult to the House of Norway. Yeah, I think so too. I really think so too. Okay. I'm positive that absolutely no one was counting head as to how many royals or dignitaries per country were in attendance, and it's not as if the royal family on a budget and could afford to feed another few people their tacky canapes. The entire business is just grossly unprofessional. Good grief, Harry is uninvited to his grandmother's funeral. Tacky. I mean, why would this person say good grief, Harry uninvited? I mean, the thing actually mentioned Denmark. I mean, these people have some issues with Harry for some reason. Not the actual funeral, but the state reception for the foreign royals and world leader. Apparently, the invitation was given, but then rescinded. The same with Crown Princess Mary of Denmark. I saw that last part. I get that maybe the official bit might be the stopping thing for Harry and Meghan since they have stepped back from official duties, but yes, they messed up the etiquette on it with all three. Okay, let's see here. I have secondhand embarrassment for them. I don't think I'm embarrassed for them. It's them alone. Okay, I don't. Look at it. She said, I don't. I'm sitting here across the pond watching Charlie and company burn down all the goodwill that Elizabeth accrued over 70 years, watching the fall of the British Empire in real time. Yeah, it's really sad. In one of my couple of videos, I've said something, maybe a couple years ago, that sometimes when you let's say you have wealth or something like that, you need to explain to your children how you obtain it, the value of what you have. If you consistently just giving, knowing that you can give, which is not a bad thing to give your children what you want, but not explaining to them the value of what you have and how you work hard to obtain it, your kids just gonna destroy it for you, you know, because you're working hard to leave something for them so they themselves don't have to work extra hard. But if you don't show them the value of it, they're not gonna really respect what you leave for them. And I think I'm probably gonna see the same thing happen over there. I don't know if anybody's gonna put some things in their heads, Charles and William and stuff like that, but I know for a fact that what's the other one, the wife, okay, the consort, know the value of it. This is why she stuck around, you know, mess up his marriage and everything like that. She know the value of it. Maybe that's what will somewhat hold whatever they have, or maybe they just go and destroy it completely. Denmark says, your scorn, we have stroopwafel. Alright, so let's go into that. Okay, I'm positive that absolutely no one was counting heads as to how many royals or dignitaries per countries were in attendance, and it's not as if the royal family is on a budget and couldn't afford to feed other few people their tacky canopies. The entire business is just grossly unprofessional. Okay, OMG, thank you, these people are ridiculous. What is it? I put something out, I don't know if it's in one of my tweets, in response to this. I think whoever, if Charles already fired some of these people that the Queen had, this probably that. The people Charles bring along with him, they don't know how to do these things. I think the Queen had the people who knows how to manage this stuff, but the ones that Charles is bringing, they probably don't know. Well, that's his own doing. Okay, I have second-hand embarrassment for them. Second-hand. I don't. I'm sitting here across the pond watching Charlie and company burn down all of the goodwill that Elizabeth accrued over 70 years, watching the fall of the British Empire in real time. Yep, self-destruction. Okay, I swear I'm going to have a stroke with all the eyes rolling I've been doing since the start of this mess. There's a laugh. So they really do get a Ministry of Protocol department just making up protocols as they go. Link. Alright. This is that, and I think that's the next tweet that I have. I'm gonna read it once, but the next tweet, I think I have it. I'm not gonna read it. On Friday, Danish BT report that Crown Princess Mary 50 is no longer invited to Queen Elizabeth's funeral after all. The Royal House confirmed this to the newspaper. In the past, the Royal House has assumed that Mary was among the royals who were to participate in the Queen's funeral, wrote secret letters. There has been a regrettable error in the invitation from the British Foreign Ministry's protocol. It is thus only the Queen and the Crown Prince, who from the Danish side, will participate in Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral on Monday. This is stated by the Palace Communication Department. If I'm not is that the same one, Frederick or something like that? Then the Queen, I have a clip of the Queen or something like that of Denmark, who was praising Queen Elizabeth or some stuff.
She's always been somebody I've admired. I also happen to know her very well, or fairly well anyway, but I've always admired her, and I think she's inspired me in one particular thing right from the start, when even before she was Queen, when she talked about dedicating herself to her nation.
Then she stepped out and no, maybe she's still Queen. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I thought she stepped down and let the son take over. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I might be wrong. Let's see here. Maybe Meghan and Harry will have Mary around for wine and canopies. For some reason, I'm picturing the scene in West Wing when the First Lady, Dana CJ, and Amy sneak off to drink wine and gossip. Okay, I don't know that show. What is happening? Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. The next tweet will explain some more. And I think, is it Dr. Shola? Or maybe it's Dr. Shola's on the first video. Alright, there it is again. If you accidentally invite someone to an event, you simply accommodate them when they arrive, not publicly disinvite them, especially since her husband is invited. The British royals have been so embarrassing this week. The embarrassment those people are. Alright, so that's the same thing again. I'm not gonna read it. Alright. Where is those Australian media who had always supported UK media and the royal court and bullying Meghan? Look, Australia, your Princess Mary has been humiliated in the world stage by the very people you claim you love. There's a laugh. How about that? That's a good point. That's right. She's Australian and married into the Danish royal family. That's a very good point. Okay, Crown Princess Mary is from Austria. Not Australia. No! They met, I know their story. They met in 2000 Olympic in Australia. She's from Tasmanian area. Isn't Tasmania is from one of those? I'll put screenshot when I'm editing. I think she's from Australia. Okay, I don't think they had any role on abusing Meghan. Let's see here. Sorry, my dear, Crown Princess Mary is from Australia. She was born in Hobart, Tasmania. There it is. Yeah, because I saw a video of them on YouTube where he met her. I think she didn't even recognize him. She didn't even know who he was. On the 2000 Olympic, that's how they met. Okay, but I agree with you. The Danish media never had any role in bashing Meghan, but the Australian media has. Yep. Everyone who has had hand in this debacle should be fired. I'm telling you, these people don't forget. I've said this before. William, in terms of revenge, they don't forget.
And I have to ask you, all the work you do together is great, but working together as family, do you ever have disagreements about things?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And I think the reason they didn't invite her, you know, when Charles and Princess Diana went to Australia, remember how much adoration they gave Princess Diana? I think this is why.
I was almost an embarrassment.
Do you think he really thought that?
Well, there's no better way to dismantle a personality than to isolate it. It's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go into an engagement and there's a great many people there.
I think this is the reason. Okay, everyone who has a hand in this debacle should be fired. According to report, Charles gave a huge swatch of his staff redundancy. That's the thing I was saying. The redundancy notice. So seems like he decided to go full chaotic evil as soon as he became king. Yep, I believe so. He bring his people. So he probably told his people this is what needs to be done. And then they agree with him. All right. But if it was the Queen's people, they will say no, this needs to be done, this is the way it done, you know. This is why he wants to fire the other people. He wanted a yes sir people. I've said it in another video. I'm sorry, you're gonna see these videos in different order because YouTube is holding them, because I think whichever videos I said that is not live yet for those who watch my videos consistently. Okay, I don't care if I had lived in a trailer. I'm making room for anyone I've invited. Absolutely uncivilized, intentional power play. I think so. I mean, this shit is gonna come back to haunt him. I don't know where his head is. In one video I said, what happened when the country boot you out of there? Where are you gonna go? You can't be making enemies like this. You can't be making enemies like that. Even if you wanted to do that. But certain things, due to diplomacy, you hold those inner feelings, those inner behavior, and you don't show it because you just never know when it's gonna be your turn. I'm telling you, he's burning bridges left and right, and when he really needs it, everybody's gonna turn back. Whatever happened to those the Romanovs, which king? I think it was the Queen's father who first said yes to him. He could come to the UK for safeguard before those people came for him, and then he changed his mind, and this is why the Russian killed the entire family in the basement. All right, I spoke about this. So Charles, where the hell is gonna go if he's burning bridges the moment he got in power? He doesn't think through. My goodness. And he's making things even worse for his son as well, the one for Harry. You would assume, okay, if he had, treat Harry nice or whatever, if the people boot him out, maybe Harry could say, you could stay at my place. I don't know how the US will deal with all of this, but I don't know. He's just burning bridges. And he thinks, okay, if he has no power, he thinks those other kings are gonna take him. No, they're friends with him because of his position. They give him money, bag full of cash, because of his position, for things that he could do for them. They're not your friend. He really think he's the shit. Oh my God. This is why you should humble yourself. There was a tweet that I read where not too long ago, they said something that former First Lady Michelle Obama said, when you become president or some sort of a world leader, I'm just paraphrasing, it shows your who you are, your core values, this kind of thing. So this is showing who Charles is.
Charles and Ken Sharrock were away for a weekend with friends, staying at a friend's house, and Charles was trying to put his own collar studs in, which he doesn't normally do for his formal shirt. And he dropped one of the studs, and it sort of bounced around the sink and went down the plug hole. Charles was in a fury, just ripped the sink from the wall, threw it to the floor, shattered it into 1,000 pieces, retrieved the stud, and Ken had to put it in. And then when Ken had put it in, Charles grabbed him by the throat.
They humiliate others by uninviting CP Mary publicly. In my opinion, these next two kings are going to be vicious and petty. I don't think they're gonna what is it? And the worst thing is the Danish queen, whatever, I think the husband died, whatever, but she always speak positively of the queen. I have that video where she's applauding the queen, and then for Charles to come and do that to his daughter-in-law, that's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. This could have been done privately, but not in the world stage like that. Okay, and I hope if the husband become king, I don't know, I think he is already, but I'm not 100%. Okay, he doesn't do the same thing. All right, show compassion in some shape or form, but you already know who Charles is. Just keep your distance. All right, they didn't want to look bad by inviting and then uninvite the Sussexes. They sacrificed Crown Princess Mary by pretending they didn't invite her either. They want, I mean, there's no, they shouldn't do that. She's gonna be the next queen over there. Why would you do that? I'm not saying what they did to Harry and Meghan is right, but why would they do that? And the worst thing is, even if it was a mistake, why would you put it in the newspaper for your royal rights to smear her name like that? Alright, they sacrificed Crown Princess Mary by pretending they didn't invite her either. They wanted to look like they weren't singling out Harry and Meghan. Still, it shouldn't do that. I mean, these people are freaking dumb. They've managed to make themselves look even worse. Okay, Princess Mary is very popular in Denmark. I think so too. Yeah, extremely popular. As an Australian native and crown princess, she should be attending. Well, they're giving Australia more reason to get rid of the UK. It is just one PR disaster after another from a family that screams non-stop about protocol and etiquette. It's past embarrassing at this point. Okay, wait a minute. They are inviting her husband and they still took away her invite. That is so classless. I mean, if I was the other one, say something come up. It's embarrassing to the Danish royal. This must look pretty rude. Yeah, it is rude, but it turns more on Charles. Okay, to see how stupid he is. In a world stage like that, your anger should be suppressed. I don't know what issue he has. Game of Thrones involve other diplomats will not go well for much longer. The trailer trash of that family because the ghetto is too good to include those people. I'm telling you. So the crown prince of Denmark can bring his wife, and his mother is a cousin of the queen. This is what I think. She always spoke positively about the queen. Princess Mary is very stylish and pretty, isn't she? Maybe they don't want her to overshadow the other one that he has. Oh my God, these people, they really isolating themselves. It's astonishing how quick. Well, then again, whoever is advising them, they really want the monarch to end. Like I was saying before in other videos, they're really giving them bad advice to self-destruct. Okay, remember the ultimate goal of these politicians in the UK All right, whoever's around Charles right now, who probably think yes sir, they do anything to ditch him into a hole. The main golden prize for this politician is the army. Remember this, people. Right now, it may not make much sense to you. It's the army they want. Because with the army, they could do whatever they want. They won't need the monarch to make certain decisions. So you abolish the monarchy, and then you have the army, whoever, I don't know, the president or prime minister, whichever they're gonna have, if the monarchy is no longer there, and then for them to do that thing. Look what happened to Trump. He came in power. He has all his people all over position of power for him to do whatever he wants. So if that happened in the UK, so be careful who you're voting for. We have a perfect example that just happened in the US. Use that as your example if the monarchy is abolished. Because these people, they have people in all important places. The only thing they don't have control of right now is the army. Why? Because the monarch have a say on where things go. So right now, they're trying to eliminate the monarchy so they could have that. I've been saying this a very long time ago. So be on the lookout for that. All right, let me go to the next tweet. And I think it's still focusing on that. Yep, with Denmark. There's this. Okay, what's going on? They only had 70 years to prepare for this event. All right, I'm not gonna read that again. They disinvite her, and I think it's because of what happened to him when he went to Australia. Okay, the people of Australia, you know, were cheering for Princess Diana, so he still hold grudge to that. This is what I think why they uninvite her. He thinks it's a good thing for him to do that. And then he's gonna need, isn't Australia part of the Commonwealth? So he's giving Australia another reason to get rid of his ass. All right, let's see here. And the clownery continue. And I like her for some reason. I don't know. I don't follow her or the Danish government or anything like that. But whatever love she has for her husband is genuine. Okay? They did marry for love. So this kind of things that's gonna happen over there is gonna overshadow the current monarch in the UK. This is what he's trying to prevent, and also what happened to him when he went to Australia with Princess Diana. And wow. And they should not take it personally in terms of the world stage, because it's not their fault. It's not the Danish fault. It's Charles, his stupidity. Whatever it is that he's doing, that shit is gonna come back and bite him in the ass. Okay, I love the mess for that family. Oh my god, the squad. Okay, it's a royal cluster of F. Okay, incompetence. That's right. He's bringing all these incompetent people with him. He's firing all the people who knows how to handle this stuff, and that's all of that. Okay, next tweet. It's ironic to see people say they don't like Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, because she was divorced, but your new king and queen consort are both divorcees and adulterers that now lead to the Church of England. So what other reason could there be for the toxicity aimed at Harry and Meghan? Bon voyage, Felicia. Okay, not only are they divorced, but they are adulterers who broke up two families with their cheating. That's right. By the way, I don't have a problem with them being divorced, but I do have a problem with what these two put Diana to. Yep, exactly. Especially for me, what Charles put Diana to get her out of her privacy and then put her on a world stage and then to humiliate her. This is the thing that Charles is good at, humiliate people, and that's what he's doing right now. This guy, he waited his entire freaking life. I even have a thumbnail that I said the longest intern or something like that. The longest intern, and on your first day of your job, and this is how you're carrying on. My goodness, don't let them fool you. Their main reason for hating her is her race. Meghan, the embodiment of what the wife of a dignitary should be in every aspect of the world. The lacking of this characteristic and others is at the core of what it is being done to her. She is more than one of two, and because of that she's being vilified, dehumanized, and an attempt to make her less than all that she is and gifted that she possesses should not be associated with a black or a woman of color. They consider us to be inferior to them and incapable of such greatness. There's a laugh. Amen. Bullseye. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, I have so many tweet videos to edit. All right, this is V. Prince Harry cannot and will not lose. Damn, this is nice. This is the best picture I've come across. Well, probably did a touch up. Yep. Edward's son. This little boy, I don't know. There's something about him. I don't know what it is. Alright, some have it, some don't. The ginger, like his mom, born with charisma that makes him like it, made her irresistible to others. Okay, winner ever. Alright. They take away the uniform, they give him back his uniform, invite him to a dinner, uninvite him from that dinner. It makes zero difference. He still overshadowed them all, and for a reason unknown, they cannot understand that. So the circus continues. That is true.
It's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go in and do an engagement and there's a great many people there.
They didn't take away his uniform. The Uniform Act of 1894 did. The same as any other uniform. Oh, these people always have to show up. But they know very well the thing that is being put in the press, you know, shouldn't have to. All right. I mean, Charles and been using the press for his best interest, and then it's that's gonna destroy him as well. I have this clip. Screenshot of an article. I stumbled by accident. I was looking for one thing and I click on it and I started reading it, and all I was seeing was name, and then bam, and I was like, what? Charles taking William to parties and all of that. So Charles been training William at a very young age to love the press. Meanwhile, he doesn't know the press will do whatever you want for money. All right, so they don't care about you. This is what's gonna destroy him. All right, never. He's not losing. Okay, that's a different language. He's earned the respect of the people he most likely want respect from. Okay, he did say that. He did say that in the Obama thing, foundation with Melody Hobson, that he wants to earn those people's respect. He wants to earn people's respect. What does he lose or win? Okay, the real definition of an officer and a gentleman, that's for sure. Never has, never will. He is beloved. No, ma'am, he will not. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. There's more comments. I keep on not putting my S's at the end of my words. All right, next tweet. This is the image they are afraid of. Prince Harry, the respected and decorated war veteran in all his glory, standing tall on his own 2 feet. There he is. All right, there he is there again. If my post prove anything, it's that the love for Harry is very strong and keeps growing. This is what, quote, they, end quote, are afraid of. The men in gray suit behind the scene and the firm who have made it their mission to see Harry fail. Despite all effort, he is still the people's. Yep. There he is again. No one will want to walk with him anywhere unless they had to. What? You got that one. Okay, let's see here. I love most type of music. I'm aimed to be more spiritual in life, but fail miserably. I hate cruel of any kind unless I'm the one dishing it out. Fix that bio for you, dear. Okay, whatever. Okay, and founder of the INVICTUS game, he should always have been able to wear his uniform after 10 years in Afghanistan. Shocking that Edward could after 4 months. Okay, Prince Edward holds honorary titles as a working royals, founder of the INVICTUS game, more like a figurehead as others thought of. Go ask many veterans how they feel about him spearheading INVICTUS now. That be ready for all fallout. Okay, whatever. Right, the ex-British military, I'm probably speaking for most of us, we believe he has earned the right to wear his uniform, and we're proud to have him as fellow brother. Okay, that's good to have some military people respond to these people. Right, and we're proud to have him as a fellow brother. Do not knock the establishment either. The reason this lad isn't in the UK being a royal is the press. That is true, and Harry has pointed that out. Is that the press is the one that are bigoted. The UK people, not so much. Okay, the press, yes, but Harry said Charles, William, and Kate teamed up with the press to smear Meghan. Wow. Whew, I'm pretty sure with their schedule, they aren't having meeting with the press to smear anyone. That's what you think. They depend on the press. It is this kind of tribe that just shit me. Well, we've been paying attention. How do those press know all about that? All right, you think that Charles could not have told the palace press corps to protect Harry and Meghan instead of throwing them to the wolves of the press to make William and Kate look better, especially when Will was cheating on Kate, major fell by Charles, so much bias to his heir. And not only that, okay, perfect example, how come William was giving the press information about the copyright case?
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
All right, they'll make time for this kind of thing. They like to inflict pain onto people. All right, so there's that. So are you privy to this info on how Charles reacted? Didn't think so. Alleged affair. I don't believe that.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then threw this book in Paul's direction.
Alleged affair. I don't believe that.
And with a husband who was having a relationship with somebody else?
Was a husband who loved someone else, yes. It was already difficult, but it became increasingly difficult.
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Think so. Alleged affair. I don't believe that, but you apparently do there. The argument fails. I don't think they were thrown to the wolves. More so, Harry and Meghan invited them. Ah! Are you kidding me? Please. Please. Harry and Meghan literally said they don't deal with them. Okay, Harry chose to live the royal public life like the Duchess of Kent. The Duchess of subsequently spent her time teaching music in a deprived area, not selling tittle-tattle to the US press. Well, whatever the UK have been put it in the media, this is why they were making reference to. Okay, if the media in the UK keep Harry and Meghan's name out of their mouth or out of their press, they won't have to do the rebuttal of that to Oprah. That's why some folks are cross with him. You could cross all you want because the UK started it. The UK started it, and when Harry and Meghan were in the UK, royal family did not let them speak up, and then the royal family did not back them up or put a statement out to tell the press to stop. So it was becoming too much for them, and they had to leave. And then thus the Oprah interview came, and she had to tell her truth. Okay, most of the thing that they were talking about was what the press was saying. Okay, were you cross when Charles did his interview admitting adultery? Were you mad when Andrew did an interview saying he never met the girl but paid £12 million just to make sure? Were you mad when Fergie sat down with Oprah? Were you? Exactly. Okay, let's see here. I forgot all about this. All right, may I present for your consideration. There's this. All right, let me move on to the next one. There's more comment, and I'm close to an hour. All right, so these people, they like to make excuse. It could be their people too, who's making sure to be part of the conversation, to debut the squad, whatever. It may not be the squad, but people who knows what's going on. Okay, next tweet. Has William always slouched? I don't recall such a starking difference in their posture and the past. I've been saying this for a while now. Could it be that Harry's soldier's posture stand out and makes Prince William look slouchy? They say when you serve that long and in combat, it becomes second nature to snap your body into that disciplined state. Harry cares enough to do it right. He really did stand out. Then there's that. Yes, but when they have stood next to each other in the past, it wasn't this pronounced. This was the first time that I thought Harry actually looked taller than William, and he's not. William was visibly slouching. I mean, when you look at William in many other different pictures, oh my God, it's like Mr. Byrne from The Simpsons. Oh, there it is. This picture. Let's go back to this. Where is it? He never had great posture to me. No, he's even worse when playing sport. Have you seen him trying to kick a ball? Yikes. No, he looks defeated. From the way Charles is behaving in public, I'm sure it is much worse behind the scene. Also, sure, William will be on the receiving end of a lot of it. This is why PR are desperate for Harry to return. They need him to take the hit. Nah, Harry's out of there. The backstabbing that he did on Harry to brief the press about Meghan when Meghan was suing the press for the copyright thing. Nah, I don't think Harry will ever forgive him for that.
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point. And unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
He's gonna take his own thing. They divide the brothers and do all of this, so that's his own doing. Exactly. Strained relationship with Harry, Charles, and apparently Kate have got to be taking a toll. Why King Charles moving pieces to have Anne be his strong support. By the time it's King Will's, Anne and Andy will be too old. Charles kept his sibling close while William pushed his only sibling out. They laugh at Meghan Markle not having siblings at the wedding. Watch when King William takes the throne.
He even claims Prince William will soon be a guest at his home. The home he has crudely named Maison de Bang Bang.
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Well, he has his children. Maybe by the time his children, he's at the throne, his children are older. If he ever gets to the throne, because it seems like Charles is moving pieces to get Camilla's kids. Alright? Bend it like Billy. Alright, what's that mean? JMO? Just my opinion. Okay, just my opinion. But he heard the door to his prison just closed, so I'll cut him a break. Wow. Damn. What's wrong with them here? Okay, there's something happening with Egg. Not sure what it is, but he looks ill at ease. Okay, you noticed that too. I caught myself turning into my grand saying, "Stand up, you slouching like a slab." She was all about good posture. Alright, so there's more. Let's move on. Oh my goodness. These people are crazy. They are crazy. Charles is burning down bridges. Okay, is it bad that I'm kind of swooning over these pics of Prince Harry in uniform, given the time and place? Probably going to hell now. This one was kind of funny the way the squad were responding. We are all in that space with you, Jennifer. Okay, I look at it this way. The firm proposed to dim his light, but the force of support in the universe said, nope, not today, Prince Harry. Okay, your light shine brighter. It's providence, poetic justice. Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth II spirit are working overtime to elevate Harry. Okay, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. William Shakespeare, 12th Knight. Fact, Prince Harry served 10 years in the UK Royal Military, stripping him of his earned title, vindictiveness, and mean-spirited. Still, he rises with dignity. Alright, that's that. No girl, he is wearing the hell out of that uniform. I keep telling myself that Princess Diana's baby, that's Princess Diana's baby. Oh Lord, help me. Oh my God. Why, LOL? I'm like, you're 42 years old, woman. Get a grip. Oh my God. Well, you're not that far off from Meghan. Meghan is 41, isn't it? That's in the strike zone. You are safe, okay? That's what I'm saying. There's a laugh. We'll all be there with you. Forgive us, Princess Meghan. We're just looking for hitting on Harry. Alright, let's move on to the next tweet. The squad are crazy. They are truly crazy. Next tweet. Okay, did they embalm the queen or it's been 9 days? How did she find those? Where did she find those pictures? Oh my God, the picture is making me laugh. Okay, maybe return to her planet. Oh my God, what are these? This look like Newt Gingrich or something. Who are these people? Okay, girl, that has been the best embalmment on the planet. She's been on tour for about 2 weeks. She's been on tour. She's not in that coffin. I'm struggling to believe she's actually in that coffin. I think what's in the coffin are her cremated remains. Okay, believe me, everybody will know if they didn't. LOL. There's no way Betty is in that box. Oh heavens. Oh heaven, she's not in heaven. Prolonging the hell out of this damn funeral. I was over it after the following day. It's definitely weighing with bricks or something. Okay, she was never in that box. They just guarded the crown. That's probably the that has the stolen jewel. I was wondering that too. She has to be right by now. Check her bury by date. By date. She ain't in that box. She's not in that box. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. The squad or something. Oh my God. It's like the rest of the royals are like partying. Only Anne and Harry I could see who actually mourning the loss. I don't know about the other grandchildren, but these are the one I could see. Okay, it's time for all good people to join forces and demand a stop to this hateful racist abuse of Duchess Meghan. If you remain silent, you're complicit. Alright, something needs to be done by someone, entity with power other than the squaddies, so the royal family and its press can stop abusing Meghan. Okay, I see more people calling it out now, and I'm hoping once Prince Harry and grandmother is buried, even more people will start pushing back. Stop bullying Meghan Markle. Okay, stop abusing Meghan. She's here to support her husband and to honor his grandmother. Exactly, that's the goal. Okay, also to my fellow white ladies, if we could stand up to stop the hateful abuse hip at black women and brown women in general, that would be excellent also. Alright, stop the abuse, more hashtag. Okay, so this is my last tweet. Okay, next tweet. Thank you at Daily Mail UK and the numerous vile racists condemning Meghan and Harry. I was quite ambivalent about them. Not anymore. I will defend them and everything they want to do, and now 100% believe the accusation they have made as to how they have been treated. Okay, so these are some of the people when we pray let the blind see. So she see the light now, I guess. Okay, replying. Okay, BBC 2. Is Meghan Markle behaving like a proper princess? The MASH report. Okay, oh, this is long. I may not finish seeing all of it, but let's listen.
The British press have been obsessing over Meghan Markle since she was first linked to Prince Harry, but it seems to have reached a crescendo over the summer. So, looking into this is Rachel Parris at the Social Media Wall.
Thanks, Nish. Nish, are you a fan of Meghan Markle?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's pretty good. She seems
sure.
Nice.
So, as we can hear there, Nish is a staunch royalist.
What? How did you get that from what I said?
Well, so this wasn't you outside the hospital waiting for news of the royal baby. Now, Meghan Markle has been widely attacked by the British press.
So, is this a comedy place or something like that? Alright. I may not listen to all of it, but listen.
Or variously, flying in Elton John's private jet, guest editing this month's edition of British Vogue, and wearing jeans to Wimbledon. So, when it emerged that Prince Andrew had been flying around the world on the private jet of a convicted paedophile and sex offender, one might have imagined, Nish, that the outrage would go through the roof.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so.
You would think so, wouldn't you? Well, actually, journalists have been equating Meghan's misdemeanours with Andrew's. Former editor of The Sun, Dominic Mohan, said last week it's been an annus horribilis for the royal family, whether you're talking about Prince Andrew or Harry and Meghan. That's right, it's been a terrible year for the royals, whether you're talking about Prince Andrew hanging out with a convicted paedophile, Meghan wearing jeans to Wimbledon. Roughly the same, aren't they?
This is why they're trying to sensationalize their bad behavior so people could accept them for the way they are. This is the thing that they're trying to do. Alright, so, but anyway.
So how do we explain this harsher treatment of Meghan compared to the other royals who are white?
Wow.
No, look, it's okay. It's not about her being a woman of colour. No, it's about her being a woman of colour, progressive, American, divorced, and having some opinions. Several commentators appear to be almost as obsessed with having a go at Meghan as they are with stating that it's not because of her race. Nothing like having to deny something repeatedly to put us all at ease. Poor man's Medusa, Katie Hopkins.
Wow. Alright, I'm gonna stop it. Let me continue because I want to finish this video. It's almost an hour. Happy to hear, but I do wish you would have known about Lady Fell. All this time, the racist, bigotry, sexist was too much to bear. So nice that you have now taken notice, but Lady Fell attacked her for years. It's why we are here, Sussex Squad. We did not protect Diana without social media. That is true. Okay, even over their hypocrisy over air flights, they want to deny you a holiday whilst they travel the world. Okay, part of the reason for the private jet is security. There is so much hatred against them. However, their last few trips have been commercial flight. Secondly, all the senior royals use private jet. It's just that the media is careful not to highlight their use too much. Okay, royals spent more than £13 million of public money on private flights and helicopter journeys. Simon Murphy, on January of this year, 2022. This is why the Sussex Squad exists. For me, it was never about being a fan, though I do love me some Harry. It was always from the very beginning. My reaction to seeing the instant racism and assault on Meghan, I recognize it from watching it happen to Diana. For me, it wasn't about that. It's just that every time I, click on an article about her, it's always negative, and I started asking myself questions. All right, so let me read this. Whatever's on the screen, that's it. Glad you are on board. However, my feeling is not that Harry and Meghan have made accusation as much as they have simply told the truth, because they were asked and because they are relentlessly hounded. Send defense reality. The royal family has been exposed and it's not pretty. They haven't told us half of what happened to them. I'm sure it's mind-blowing. Okay, I'm glad your eyes are open. I hope more people are seeing the unrelenting abuse of this couple. Alright, I'm asking because we deal with people who don't care or some who hate them, etc. It's good to know where some are coming from to be able to communicate effectively with them. Alright, so this is the thing. So some eyes are opening. Who is this? Alright, 2 others follow. I'm not gonna give that quick follow. If the squad follow her and she tweets something and we tweet it out, then okay, but I'm not gonna rush to follow. Let's do a prayer. All right, that's the end of this. Yeah, that's the end. Prayer for, what should we say? I don't know, why does the word identity is coming to me? I don't know. Let's see, for identity. Let's see, identity. Okay, let's see what happened here. A prayer for knowing your identity in Christ. Okay, there's none here. Let's see if there's a prayer for that. I don't know, the word identity came to mind. Let's do this one. Dear Lord, please help me to understand my true value. I pray I can grasp the depths of how you create me, my character, my talent, my identity, and how it is all wrapped up in your purpose for my life. Please help me to embrace my beauty according to your standard and not to the world's. That's very good. Okay. Holy Spirit, may you inspire my heart to make wise choices and how I behave. what I believe, what I choose to wear, and any other aspect of my life. Help me to always be confident in my identity found in you. In Jesus' name, amen. Wow, I'm surprised I haven't come across this good prayer. I didn't expect that. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And you could become a member as a form of support. And those who have become a member, I appreciate that. So that's it.